A direct relationship between the human being and the Creator removes the need for institutions to monopolize salvation. This is one reason Islam is feared, not because it spreads violence, but because it spreads independence of thought grounded in accountability to God alone. Another reason Islam continues to grow is its universality. Islam does not belong to a race, nation, or ethnicity. It speaks to the human condition itself. Allah declares, "We have not sent you except as a mercy to all worlds." This universality undermines narratives built on cultural superiority. Islam tells humanity that worth is not determined by skin color, passport, or wealth, but by consciousness of God. Indeed, the most honored of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous. In societies still struggling with inequality, identity crises, and moral inconsistency, this message resonates deeply. Islam also grows because it does not deny hardship, it explains it. Modern culture often promises happiness without sacrifice and freedom without responsibility. When those promises fail, people feel betrayed. Islam offers something more honest. Do people think they will be left to say we believe and not be tested? Islam teaches that struggle is not meaningless, that suffering is not proof of abandonment, that life is a test with purpose. This worldview attracts those disillusioned by material success but starved of meaning. The fear surrounding Islam also stems from its moral framework. Islam does not shift its ethics with trends. It does not redefine truth to accommodate power. It places moral limits on wealth, desire, authority, and ego. In a world driven by unchecked consumption and individualism, such limits are seen as threats. Yet Allah promises, "As for the foam, it disappears, but what benefits people remains on the earth." Propaganda fades, trends change, moral relativism collapses under its own weight, but principles rooted in human nature endure. Islam's growth today is most visible not in state power, but in personal transformation. People are entering Islam privately after reading, researching, and reflecting, often in environments where being Muslim brings social cost, not benefit. They are not converting for comfort, they are converting for coherence. Allah describes this process. Allah guides to His light whom He wills. No government can stop this guidance. No media campaign can fully contain it, because it operates at the level of the heart and intellect. Another reason Islam creates fear is its emphasis on accountability. Islam teaches that power is temporary, wealth is a test, and authority will be questioned. And stop them. Indeed, they are to be questioned. This message unsettles systems built on exploitation and unchecked dominance. Islam does not flatter power, it restrains it.
What deepens this fear even further is that Islam does not collapse under scrutiny. Many belief systems rely on emotional attachment or cultural inheritance alone. Islam, however, survives examination. It welcomes questions, challenges assumptions, and withstands intellectual pressure. The Qur'an repeatedly invites humanity to test its claims. If you are in doubt about what we have revealed, then produce a chapter like it. The Qur'an 2:23. This challenge has stood for over 14 centuries, not as a rhetorical statement, but as an open invitation. Islam does not fear comparison, because its foundation is not myth, it is coherence. Another reason Islam continues to expand is its uncompromising stance on justice. Islam does not reserve justice for allies or believers alone. It demands fairness even toward those who oppose it. Allah commands, "Do not let the hatred of a people prevent you from being just. Be just, that is closer to righteousness. The Qur'an 5:8. In a world where justice is often selective and power-driven, this moral consistency is striking. Islam does not bend its ethics for convenience, and this consistency earns respect, even from critics. Islam's growth also exposes a deeper crisis within modern civilization: spiritual emptiness. Technological progress has not answered existential loneliness. Economic growth has not resolved moral confusion. Freedom without direction has not produced peace. Islam addresses this void directly. It teaches that humans are not accidents, that life is intentional, that actions matter beyond immediate outcomes. Did you think we created you without purpose and that you would not be returned to us? The Qur'an 23:115. This message unsettles worldviews built on randomness. It reminds humanity that meaning is not self-created, it is discovered. The fear surrounding Islam is often framed as concern for values, freedoms, or security, but beneath these narratives lies something deeper: discomfort with accountability. Islam insists that no one escapes moral consequence. Whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it. The Qur'an 9:7-8. This idea challenges cultures where responsibility is diluted, blame is externalized, and truth is negotiable. Islam also grows because it does not promise perfection. Muslims are not presented as flawless. Islam does not claim moral superiority of individuals. It offers a system that recognizes human weakness and provides a path back. Indeed, Allah loves those who repent and purify themselves. The Qur'an 2:222. This balance between accountability and mercy